Hi, welcome to the Senior Network. I'm your host, Greg Fulton. Today we are joined by Jenny Brasington, Hospice Care of the Lowcountry. Great to see you again.
Hi, Greg. How are you?
I am very good. And I know before the show we were talking, I know you're a registered nurse. And you were making a point to make sure that I remembered, being in the healthcare field, that Nurses Week's coming up.
It is. May 6th through the 12th.
Okay. Well, what do you guys do? Anything special for that time frame?
Well, we want to celebrate our nurses as we do all our disciplines, but we have several nurses, and actually recently we counted up the years of experience, and we have over 400 years of experience with our nurses, so we're pretty proud of that.
Well, and you guys have a wonderful reputation. I know a lot of your nurses, they do such a fantastic job. And for the viewers that don't know, your role, tell us a little bit. You're the executive director, and what would that mean during the day in the process of what you do on a daily basis?
Well, our staff is primarily clinical.
Sure.
We do have some admin staff in the office, but it's really just touching base with everybody throughout the day. Also with my board of directors, but
your boss, right?
Yes. Just trying to keep everyone happy and on track, and make sure the patients are seen, and that the processes are taken care of throughout the day,
and that folks are happy.
That's right. That's right.
And for the viewers that may not know either, you mentioned you're a lot of clinical positions. Give us a range of what that would look like.
Well, of course, the nurse is considered the case manager over a patient and family.
Right.
But we also have social workers, nurses' aides, certified nursing assistants, our chaplain, bereavement coordinator, and then we do physical therapy, speech therapy, actually music therapy, pet therapy. Those types of things. Sure,
and I know that you have a huge base of volunteers out there too, right?
We have over 160 volunteers.
Wow, that says a lot for your organization.
We're very proud of them, and I think they're very proud to be associated with us. They were suspended about this time last year with COVID, and we're just getting them back into the work scene. So we're thrilled, patients are thrilled, and actually our volunteers are thrilled to be back.
And I know through the pandemic, a lot of us had to do business a little differently. So, and a lot of us are back to pretty much the way we were. And you guys, are you seeing patients one-on-one now?
We are. That came to a screeching halt last year, and so we had to initiate telemedicine for the first time, which was a little odd for us because we're a very hands-on type of organization. So, many families really were being very cautious about letting us come in, but of course we wore masks, gowns, gloves, face shields, all of that. Did the telemedicine, and of course the nursing homes and assisted livings, a lot of those were shut down, and were not letting us in, let alone even their families in. So we had to rearrange what we did and make it work.
Yeah. And, from a standpoint of, I know that you guys have a great reputation, and word of mouth is how a lot of folks find you. But in the medical community, how does that work? How can people refer to you?
Well, anybody can refer to us. Anybody, you could call and say, my neighbor's not doing well. Let me tell you what's going on, and we can kind of take that ball and get that rolling. Of course, we need a physician order. That really certifies that patient has a terminal illness, life expectancy of less than 6 months. We would then go out and do that assessment. The nurse goes out and does that initial assessment and says, yes, they're very appropriate. If we have that physician order, we can really get our services started. Do they need a social worker? Do they need a chaplain? We like every one of our team to go in. We do like that spiritual component, that social component. What medications are they on? What do they need? What do we need to change? What kind of durable medical equipment, what kind of supplies do they need? And of course, it's not just about the patient, it's about that family.
Great point.
What is that family going through? They are faced with losing their loved one. So whether it is the head of the household, the matriarch, the patriarch, is it a child? Down here in our area, sometimes it's not even a true family member. It's a neighbor that's considered family down here. So,
Jenny, Great information. Great to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Greg.
Stay with us. More to come here on the Senior Network.